Well, hello friends, Scott from Flat River Keto. If you're new to my channel, welcome. On my channel, you get to come along for the ride on my keto journey. I check in with you once a week to update you on my keto progress and try to check in with you at least one other time during the week, usually to share something that I've discovered about the ketogenic lifestyle, but occasionally to share a little something that I've discovered about this journey that we call life. Today is Saturday, which means it's actually a check-in day. It's funny, it's been such a busy week, and I've checked in with you guys a couple of times that I almost forgot that I was supposed to do my weekly check-in today on Saturday. So here it is, without further ado, our weekly check-in. We'll see if I can actually remember in my head, because my sheet that I usually keep all my goals on is also at home in Nebraska, where I am not yet, but will be tomorrow. We're headed home tomorrow. It's been a great week here in Utah with my wife's family, and I got to hang out with some keto friends, got to visit Keto Chow. I'm going to do some more hanging out with friends again today. So it's been a really fun week, but yeah, we'll see if I can remember my goals, and we'll give you a weekly update here. So my first goal was to do my DDPY workout every day. I have gotten that goal in this week. I have had to get up pretty early. I was laughing with Liz this morning. I think we got up at like 7 this morning, which is the latest that I've gotten up the whole time I've been here. I've been getting up even earlier than I get up when I'm at home. Now, there is a 1 hour time difference, so maybe it doesn't feel like it's quite so much earlier, but I've been getting up at 5:45 so that I could get my workouts in the morning before I started working remotely. So got it all in every single one of my DDPY workouts this week, and so that's good. Next goal was the goal that I kind of added in, which was to get my weight training program in every day, and I did do that. That's been a bit of a challenge a couple of days this week, especially yesterday. We went hiking with Lynette and Jim. Lynette, who works for Keto Chow. We went hiking with them, and it was great. It was a 4-mile hike, and we had a really good time. It was challenging, but it was really fun. But my legs were definitely spent by the end of the hike, and so of course it was leg day yesterday on my weight training workout. But and I will freely admit it probably wasn't the most effective weight workout I've ever done, but it was good, and I did get it in. So I got my weight training in every day this week. Walking every day this week. Normally I walk with my dogs, as you know, and occasionally Liz will walk with me. She did walk with me a couple of days this week. Obviously my dogs are in Nebraska and I'm here in Utah, but I did get my walks in, especially yesterday. I think I ended up with 21,000 steps yesterday. So obviously the majority of those were my hike up and down the mountain to see the waterfall, which was, again, a lot of fun. But yes, got my walking in today. I'm looking at my steps at this point of the day. We're here not quite 11 o'clock in the morning. It might be a bit of a challenge today. It depends on how much walking I do this afternoon. See if I can actually get to my 10,000 steps, which is my usual kind of goal. But yeah, I did get those in, so that's good. Next goal was eating OMAD. I've been eating OMAD for a month, or almost a month, I should say. And that has gone as well as could be expected this week. I haven't OMADed every day. There have been a couple of days where we've had an actual lunch, kind of a lunch get together, or we had a barbecue really early in the afternoon. And what I have decided, I'm going to keep doing OMAD, and I think my default is going to be OMAD probably going forward. I'm not just going to stay through the end of the next week here or so, which is my month-long challenge that I gave myself for OMAD, but I think I'm also going to keep with it as kind of a default position. I like eating once a day. It works well with my work schedule, and so I'm going to keep doing that. But I'm probably, what am I would say, 5 out of 7 this week, or maybe 4 out of 7. This morning is a good example. My mom's family reunion was this morning. We got to go to a bowling alley. That was fun. But there was breakfast served, and so I had some bacon and eggs and sausage. And I'm going to have lunch with my wife's friends today, and then I'll end up having dinner. So I'm actually going to eat 3 meals today, which is pretty uncommon for me. And there have been a couple of days this week where I've had 2 meals, kind of lunch and dinner. And the biggest thing that I've noticed now that I've done OMAD for about 3 weeks is that I'm not snacking anymore. So when I do go to eat a meal, I really try to eat. I think in the past, and this comes from dieting, I think, though a lot of you will probably relate to this, but years and years and years of trying to deprive yourself and eat as few calories as possible in order to try to lose weight has led me, and I think maybe some of you as well, to almost have kind of a snack for some meals, like for the meal you aren't necessarily as hungry for, whether that be breakfast for you or lunch or dinner, whatever that meal is, you kind of end up having something that's, if you want to eat 1,500 to 2,000 calories a day, I mean, your meals should be 500 to 700 calories each. And I think sometimes we'll have like a 250 calorie snack as our meal, and that's how you end up eating 5, 6, 7, 8 times a day. Again, not that that doesn't work for some people, but I know that it doesn't work for me. And I find that when I aimlessly snack, I eat too much. So what OMAD has done for me is that when I do eat, even these days this week where I've eaten 2 meals instead of one, or even today where I'm going to eat possibly 3 meals, I really try to eat when I eat my meal so that I'm not doing a snack of just a cheese stick or just a piece of keto brick or whatever it might be, but I'm really going, okay, I'm going to eat during this hour, 45 minutes to an hour, whatever it is. And, this morning I had bacon and I had some more bacon and I had some eggs and I had some sausage and I actually went back and got some more. First wanted to make sure there was enough for everybody, of course. But, I really ate because I decided I was going to eat. I don't normally eat in the mornings, but I ate this morning. And so that's kind of going to be my default moving forward. And I will say that OMAD was definitely a good and an effective experiment for me. It helped me to rid myself of my snacking habit. So thank you, James, again, from Ready Set Keto, who was the one who kept suggesting to me that it was a good idea. And I did resist it for quite a while, but eventually got on board with it. And like I said, I don't know if it's going to be every single day, all the time, but I do think it's going to kind of be my default. And it's really helped me to reset myself and not snack so much, which is something that I want to avoid. So OMAD's gone really well. As you know, as far as my relationship with Earth's gravity goes, I am continuing to not weigh myself. I'm going to weigh myself, I think, is it next Saturday? I think it's next Saturday. Or I might even wait till the week that we actually leave on vacation. But that's been good for me. Like I said, I've been focused on my processes, focused on my systems, and as you guys have heard in the update so far today, the things with that have been going really well. I've been getting in the movement that I want to get in. I've been eating the way that I want to eat. I haven't been snacking. I haven't been doing things off plan. So focusing on the details, I'm hopeful that when I weigh in here in a week to 10 days, that my relationship with Earth's gravity will have improved. I'm really hoping to get under 300 again. But we'll see what happens. But regardless, it's been very good for me. And I think that even if I need to tweak my systems a little bit to help to kickstart that again, it's been a good experiment. It's been good for me to get my focus off of the scale. Like I said, I didn't think that it was on the scale until I haven't been focusing on the scale the last few weeks. And I think it's really been helpful and effective for me. My last goal was to get my Bible study in weekly, and I've been doing that with my family. It's been really good. We have been a little hit or miss this week as we've been kind of on vacation, but we have still been doing that, which is good. I'm glad we still have that habit as a family, and hopefully we can get back into the swing of things and keep doing it every day when we get back home. So, yeah, those are my goals for this week. The thing that I was kind of thinking about this week that I kind of wanted to check in with you guys on was related to my hike yesterday. Like I said, I got to go hiking with Lynette from Keto Chow and her husband Jim, and my wife Liz and I. We went hiking up Adams Canyon Trail in Layton, Utah. We had a really good time. But I thought about that as it related to Lynette and I are friends, and I consider us good friends. I hope she does too. But we haven't hung out a whole lot, and we certainly haven't, ever gone on a walk together with her husband and my wife or anything like that. So hadn't really ever done anything like physical activity wise with Lynette and Jim. And I don't know if you guys have ever had that experience before, but seems like there's a little tiny part of you that's like, oh, am I going to be able to keep up with these people? Are they going to be able to keep up with me? But you're on the same level, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, not something to really worry about, but me as one of the most anxious people on the planet, I did think a little bit about that, and I didn't worry about it, but I had to consciously tell myself, I'm at the level that I'm at. My wife is at the level that she's at. Lynette's at her own level, and Jim is at his own level too. And it should never be a reason to keep you from doing something with someone. Now, I think that Lynette and Jim and Liz and I were on a, comparable enough level that I think we had a really good time. We all took turns kind of stopping when we needed to as we were going up the mountain and coming back down the mountain. We all had different challenges, but we had a lot of fun, and we were all very accommodating of each other's challenges. But I think it could be a bit more difficult's the wrong term, but it could be a little more challenging if you're at a completely different stage in your health journey than someone else. But my experience has been always that people are really kind, and I'm the kind of person who never wants to hold somebody back or put somebody out or that kind of thing. And so I think that I would have a tendency to not speak up sometimes for myself in the past, especially before I started my health journey. I was embarrassed by where my health was at, so I would not speak up and not say, hey, I need to stop and take a break. But as you guys start to get out there, and maybe you're already doing it. Some of you are a lot further along than I am even, but as you know, go to hike with someone new, or go do a weight training program with someone new, or whatever it is, just speak up for yourself and know that the vast majority of people are going to be nothing but kind and understanding. And don't let that get in the way, I guess, is the other thing that I would say. Don't let that get in the way of the opportunity to go hiking. Even if, you know, like I said, if you're someone like me who's still a little fluffy, still got some weight to lose, made a lot of progress, but I still got a ways to go. If I were going to hike with someone who's really in good shape, I know that I would theoretically hold them back, that they wouldn't need to stop as often as I would. But, you know, most people, if they decided they wanted to go on a hike with you, it's because they like your company and they want to spend time with you. So speak up for yourself, and don't be afraid that your activity level or your fitness level might not be exactly the same as someone else's. And don't use that as an excuse not to get out there and do things. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to share with you this week. One other thing that I wanted to share with you guys, and I did share this in a little short. I'm working on making shorts. It's not something I'm very good at. I hope that you will be kind to my short videos. But I wanted to talk about how much fun it has been, and I know I keep saying this a lot lately, but how much fun it's been to live my why, and to get out and to hike this week, and to go up to you know, the top of a mountain and see a waterfall. Just how wonderful that is, to spend time outdoors. It's what I want to do. It's my why. I want to be able to do those things with my family. That's definitely part of my why. But to be able to go out and enjoy nature is why I'm on this health journey. And I'm just so thankful that I've been able to do it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you have, hit the like, hit the little bell icon, subscribe to my channel, do all the things that you normally do. I want to let you know also how much I appreciate you. I appreciate your support and your encouragement. You guys have been so helpful to me over these last, well, I wouldn't say quite 2 years, because let's see, I started my channel about a year ago, almost a year ago, here in about 4 weeks. And we'll try to remember that and have some kind of special something. Yes, definitely. But I just appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate your encouragement, your comments, your support, and I'm thankful that you have been able to be a part of my journey, and hope that you'll continue to do so. One last question for you guys. Anybody who wants to chime in the comments. Do you have any interest in me trying a YouTube, a live video where I can chat back and forth with you? I know that my channel is not gigantic. It may be the 5 of us hanging out here or something like that, but it's not something that I've ever tried. Again, I've had this channel for almost a year. I know a lot of my fellow YouTubers, a lot of my friends do lives on a weekly basis, on a regular basis, and just wanted to know if you'd have any interest in that. I certainly have the ability to talk, and just so you know, you get one take from me. This is not something that I sit here and edit. You can probably tell that. But, so I certainly have the ability to sit here and talk for many, many minutes, but not sure if you guys would be interested in a live. Drop something into the comments and let me know if you do have any interest in that. Keep calm and keto on, guys. We'll check in with you again soon.